What's up, jellyfish? All right, so we've been doing a lot of videos on triads. Today we're gonna take 3 triads. We're gonna just do F, C, G, and we're gonna spice this up. So ditch the pick, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced. I'm gonna give you a kind of 3 pieces here, and you can break it down to your skill level. So the first thing you're going to do is grab the chord charts. They're linked in the description. So we're gonna do F, A, C. We're on the D, G, B string set. And this is a 1-3-5, meaning root, 3rd, 5th, okay? On the charts, it's always red, blue, black. I'm always gonna code them the same to stay consistent. So F, A, C, and then instead of playing the C up here, we're gonna go here to this string set. A little different, okay? So we're gonna do this is the G, B, high E string set, so like this. And that's C, E, G. This is what I call 1-3-5 or 135, root, 3rd, 5th, C, E, G. And then you hop right up to the G, G, B, D, 1-3-5. So you see it's the same shape as the F. So look at this. So F, just follow along, C, and then G. Okay, now here comes the part where we're gonna spice it up. Pay close attention to this. You're gonna love this. There's quite a bit of technique involved, but even if you're a beginner, you can get this, okay? So now here's what we're gonna do. Watch my picking hand. I'm gonna be doing this F shape. We're gonna play the D with our thumb, okay? Then we're gonna take our pointer and middle finger and we're gonna play the G and the B, and we're gonna pull up. We're gonna slam back down and then we're gonna hit those 2 strings again. So, see that? Root, pull up, percussive, and then you're gonna play that G and B again. So you're essentially hitting the root, you're playing the 3rd and 5th of the triad with your pointer and middle finger, hit, and then up, okay? So then we're gonna go to the same thing. Now we're gonna go to the C. This is gonna be a little trickier though, because you gotta tighten this up. So now you're gonna pick the G, the root, same thing. You're gonna pick the B and the high E, hit back down, and then pick them again. So, sorry. That's the hardest by far because you're not in the middle of the strings. You don't really have anything to anchor off of. So F. So real slow, watch this. Root, pick, hammer, pick. So watch. So if you're a total beginner, just see if you can get that real slow. So you want to get this. Okay, and then the C. Then just hop right up. You can do the same thing on this G. So what you did to spice up the triad is you got this little percussive thing going now. You're emphasizing the root with your thumb. Okay, but just you're going like in this little circular motion. One more time. Okay, one quick tip. If you go from the F to this C triad, remember those are linked in the description. Grab those chord charts. Triad charts, all right? This one's a little harder to get. So you might want to just start there, just to kind of do like a little warm-up and just go pick. I shank that one a lot. I'm human. I make mistakes. Okay, let's go to the last level, and then I think if I go beyond that, it's too much. We're gonna connect the dots. All right. So what you're gonna do now is that same thing. You've got the picking technique down. Thumb, pick, hammer, pick. Sounds really killer. You get a little groove going. Now, what we're gonna do is this is gonna be harder, but when I pick the root, as I pull up that first time, I'm gonna pull off my middle finger off of the 3rd. So I'm gonna go, see that? See, that's kind of it, but. And the last time I pick those 2 strings, that middle finger is back down. So you got this little hammer on. It's a pull off actually. What's interesting is you're pulling off as you pull up and you're back down. See if you can just get that. I just want to show you some ways you can start thinking outside the box and what to do with these triads, all right? Now this one, we're not really going to do any hammer-ons or pull-offs. But when we go to the G, we'll do the same thing as we did on the F. So let's just loop it and see what it sounds like, okay? So we'll do F, C, G, and I'll throw in that little pull-off technique. So I'm basically pulling off the third in the triad. And the reason that's working is because the string I'm pulling off to, it works in the key of music we're in. That's a music theory lesson for this. So watch this. You guys follow me there? So the most important part of this whole lesson is you gotta get this first. You gotta pick the root with your thumb, okay? You know I'm holding that triad shape. You know I'm doing that. Then you pick the G and B with your first and second finger, or your pointer and middle, hammer, and then as soon as the hammer's done, you do that again with this. But this takes a lot of technique, a lot of like teamwork with these hands, so watch. Okay, if you can't get this third part where you're doing this pull off, don't even worry about it, but give it a shot. Just give it a try. You never know. You might surprise yourself, all right? So that's why that's great for a total advanced player or an intermediate something. So, but just see if you can get this. Sorry. So, okay, and if this triad's too hard for you to get, throw that out. Go back and forth between the F and the G triad, like this. Okay, and just to wrap this up, I think what's kind of killer about that is if you want to try just the F and G, this triad might throw you off rhythmically. See if you can get that pull off like this. Okay, you could even pull off the first finger, okay? See, there's so many little things you can do with these triads to spice it up. So just try that, get the chord charts, start burning in your brain the first, third, and fifth. In these triads, we're gonna learn all the triads. I'm gonna rebuild the playlist for you. And then what you're gonna do is you are going to start learning how to spice it up. So triads are one thing, they're amazing, you gotta know them. They'll take your playing to the next level, guaranteed. But now there's all these little things we can do with arpeggiating them and spicing them up and adding color tones. So I'll keep building that out for you too. All right, check out the playlist, check out some of these videos at the end. You guys know the drill here on YouTube. If you're new, we'd love to keep you. Drop jellyfish in the comments or drop your favorite sea creature, all right? Tell me, I love hearing from you guys. The ocean's one of my biggest passions besides music, all right? See you in the next video. What I always say, only you can stop you. Keep doing this thing, and I'll see you later. Bye.